From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. The snow continuing to pile up at game time. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Cook again. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Now inside the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. We saw the forecast snow, didn't know how it would affect this game. Right there, the offensive ball carrier showing it's not affecting him too much.
I just remember us walking into the booth from outside. We were going very slowly, weren't we, making sure we had our footing? The offensive player always has the advantage in this situation. He knows where he's going. For the defensive guys trying to react, much tougher.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Gun. Got.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Here we go.
Now Burrow down around his goal line. He'll try and do this himself. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Boy, that went straight out of bounds, and that will set the return team up in the red zone already. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95, blaster, 6. Hunt.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
50, green. Needle blue.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Trey McBride, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball. All the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Burrow. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
White 80. What is that?
Now Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him and just regular tackle.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. Red 38. Whoa.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Okay, Frank. Let's go now. 33, yellow. Hut.
Up the middle, Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Here we go.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now 14-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
On 1, ready?
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Locked incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Second and 11. Short one here, caught by McBride. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now third down and 6 to go. Up the middle, it's Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 90 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Down. Black, 95. Set.
They run again on first down. Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. These two teams had met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-zip.
Here we go. Green jack. Yellow. Black shot 6. Yellow. Go. Field. Black. Hut, hut.
Second and 9 now. This is taken in by McBride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Trey McBride with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-0. Giants nothing. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 11 empty. 180.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. 180. 12, 12, 12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Tui Pelotu. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. The Giants on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and forever. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yellow. Ready?
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go. 10 black. Green. White. 5.
to throw. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Trey McBride on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Back.
Quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
On a 2.
And the Giants first
11.
down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
12.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
From midfield now, Burrow. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
Come on, set.
A 10th carry in the game for Carr. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yellow, blue, hey, green, blue striker. Fury, yellow. Blaster, 6. Rail, yellow. Ready?
Looking to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now 3rd down and very long.
12 red. Right.
He'll look to throw here. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
12.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
They're on 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Now 2nd and 9. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Burrow will throw. Out of his hands quickly to CD Lamb. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Again, it's Burrow. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
11 empty. Here we go. 180. What is hot? 12.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll throw them complete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve.
Here we go.
Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And he fires one, but incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
180.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Green jack. White. Rail.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Black. Steel. Black. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This one left side, caught by Gibson. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Yellow, 22. Black Ultra. Go red. Hey, green. Fierce, yellow. Smash, red.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Set, ready. Yellow, 46. Mega, yellow, zoom. Rail, yellow. White, white. Black shot. Hut, hut.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. James Cook with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Play after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't land in at the line of scrimmage. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
Here we go.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game. giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand. That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dot. 11. Dot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That is caught by Lamb. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
11 empty. Here we go. Dot.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Dot.
Now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Michael Wilson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. At the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here we go.
We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I usually share. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we can probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
22 needle. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They get the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
6 yards there on the keeper at second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Eagles on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Go black. Go red. Needle blue.
Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Eagles first down.
Blue, go.
First and 10 at the
Yellow,
27-yard
go.
line.
Hey, red. Ready?
Cook up the gut. Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now they'll shift things around.
Yellow, Lonnie.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 109 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 5 now, second and a yard.
Drill, 52. Opposite, green, ready.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
10 cycles. Go red. Hut.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Cook is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Gun.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Over the middle, held in by Lamb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They're passing here. Joe Burrow will check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
4 yards. That's another Giants first down. First and 10.
Burrow looking to pass. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're
handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're